Yo guys, what's going on? Your boy Life of Rio here, and I had to get this build out to you guys. I woke up this morning, I had to do a quick run. As you can see, 1,049 kills on Draco, and that's just basically off using all abilities. The Stradivar, I just had to level it up. I have no mods or anything on it, just all abilities. Mag, Rex, Draco. Alright, what else does Mag Rex? Mag Rex T4, Mag Rex Grenier, Mag Rex Corpus, Mag Rex Infested. God dang, I'm starting to see a trend right now. I think Mag just wrecks everything right now, and I'm kind of annoyed because on the PS4 right now, these guys are just so obnoxious, just running around like chickens with their head cut off because they're like, oh, Mag is terrible now, Mag doesn't do this. I'm going to streams, random streams, Warframe streams. I see Warframe people that's camping in a T1 that's telling people, yeah man, Mag's no good anymore, like Mag's terrible. Shut up, Jesus God. Most of these people just want to be spoon fed. Like, if you don't give them a breakdown, if you don't give them a build, if you don't tell them how something works, they're in an uproar, they don't understand anything. And then when they're good again, like once you put a baby bib around them and you give them something to eat, they're like, oh yeah bro, thanks. Listen, Mag's fantastic. I'm gonna show you guys in some clips right now. I'm sorry, I had to get that little thing out of the way. I'm annoyed, bro. I hate when people don't test. And so PS4 players kind of like look to PC sometimes because PC get it first and they get an understanding from PC. I hate that. PC don't have to show you anything. PC doesn't show me anything. I understand everything that I do just by getting it and understanding builds and how Warframe works, period. Alright? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trademark this. I'm just going to call it a Mag Explosion build because basically that's what it is. I'm going to tell you guys the functionality. Now, as you guys can see what I'm doing right now, I have the bubbles around them. That ability is called Magnetize. The thing about Magnetizes, guys, is that it's always been there. The first functionality of it, of trapping enemy, putting it around an enemy and doing crazy amount of damage to an enemy with a great multiplier, has always been there. Mag has always had it. It was just called Bullet Attractor. The new functionality of it is when you place it down and you put it around an enemy, that enemy is stuck in place and the enemies that come closer are pulled in like a vortex from Boban. That is a new functionality. That is the only new functionality that it has, guys. It's never been any different. Bullet Attractor has always been the same. And the thing about it is, Bullet Attractor always has it to where when it explodes, it does damage, but it did like 500 or something. It was trash. But the multiplier damage that it always did was really freaking awesome. Now, what makes this an explosion build? You see the magnetizers that I have up, right? What makes it an explosion build is that the damage that you do to enemies on the inside of the build, inside of the bubble, is multiplied by how much power strength you have on. So the multiplier that I have on is, I think, is a 3.3 multiplier. So whatever weapon damage I'm doing is multiplied by a 3.3, which is crazy damage that it's doing in there with that weapon. Now, as you can see, the bubble shrinks like Limbo's Cataclysm. So when that bubble shrinks, guys, what it does is, that's the explosion. That's the explosion build that you're looking for. That right there does so much ridiculous damage. The highest I've seen is I think a 2.7 million. And it just wipes out anybody. So you want as much range as possible to at least get that explosion to hit everybody. As you guys can see, you just wait for it to go down, it just destroys everything. But even while they're inside, you're completely wrecking them because the amount of damage that you're doing is ridiculous. Now, the thing about this is that you can see the little green shards on the ground. That is from her third ability, which is now polarized. The shards I used to think didn't add much, but it does add actually a nice amount of damage, and that's how I was just wiping out Draco. It's actually fantastic. Another great thing about Mag is that her Magnetize, as soon as you put it around an enemy, if you see a nullifier coming, just shoot inside the Magnetize and it wipes out the nullifier like in one hit. I mean, I've already showed it, but you can watch it again. It wipes out nullifiers with one shot. Long as you have punch through on your weapon, one shot and that nullifier bubble is gone and the nullifier is dead. It's just freaking amazing the amount of damage that it does. If we were to compare strongest ability in the game, hands down, just off damage, Magnetize is the strongest ability in the game. Now, I know people on PC haven't really found a way. All of them haven't found a way yet. A lot of people are still talking about how trash Mag is, or she's just not that good, but she is broke. This survival went up to an hour and 42 minutes till I had to get off. PS4 had an update, a Warframe update, and it was forcing me off, so it's kind of like really annoying. Now, the other thing about this is you want to spam her third as much as you can. This is the build. This is a 3 formal build of how I have it. Rejuve is fantastic for me for my playstyle. Now guys, this build, I hope you guys enjoyed. You're gonna need the base duration I have is around like 17 seconds, but you need that range and efficiency. And as you guys can see, I put power strength on. Power strength on has been fantastic for me. Now that's how I've been wiping away most of these armors. Now I know I've seen some YouTubers and stuff talking about you need at least 47 casting or whatever before you can wipe away enemies armor. I mean, I don't need no 47 casting. I surely don't need that many casting. I mean, you just seen right there, if you rewind the video, level 147 just wiped away his armor with like 2 to 3 casting. Now I'm gonna show you guys in another clip for you. You're like, oh Rio, you do need it. I don't know what build you're using, but my build, I don't need that many casts to wipe away that many enemies armor. As you guys can see again, now I'm gonna show you guys a clip right here. As you guys can see, wipe away enemies freaking armor. You guys see other enemies right here, they're just getting wiped away. Now in this clip, look at this right here, enemies armor being just wiped away. Now what makes mag so amazing, as you guys can see, this is higher than the semi locker room. Like I told you, I don't do semi locker room. I do not do it. I do real end game, because there's nothing like when you actually go to the void for all the crazy stuff that's happening. I cannot just sit in the locker room and call it end game build. It's not an end game build. Go to end game, please. Now the cool thing about this is her second is her best ability. Her third, you're gonna combo it while they're inside of the orb. While they're inside of the orb, you're gonna combo her third, try to get that out there. And then her first is just whenever you're in trouble, you need to pull some people. But overall, mag is fantastic. Solo frame ridiculous. She's, to me, one of the easiest solos I've done in a really long time. She makes soloing so easy, dude. She locks down everything. But I really hope that you guys enjoy this build. Definitely share this video, guys. Get this video out there, put it on Reddit for all the people that's complaining. And I really hope that you guys get this idea of how everything works. And I just always want to help. Like I told you guys in my last video, I want to help you guys out. And I gotta point out another thing, so I don't seem like a hypocrite to you guys, because I want to be as truthful as I can to my subs. In the last video I said you don't really need as much power strength, at least base to 130. The base to 130 still works. But when you do that, that means you can go with a less duration, and the less duration makes the bubble explode quicker for the quicker explosion build. But I wanted a longer longer bubbles, just so I can hold off for more CC, and I can even stack more damage inside of it for as long as I can. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Definitely give this video a magnetic thumbs up, man. I really appreciate you guys so much, and my subs are growing so fast, so thank you guys so much, and I'll keep coming with actual true end game builds. Alright guys, so I'll check you guys on the next video. Our vote would be next. I did a 2-hour run, but PS4 was acting weird, so I gotta redo it. I was a little laggish. I didn't like that, so I'll catch you.